Shubman Gill reflects on historic series win. Imagine being on top of the world, with 4 centuries and a double hundred under your belt in a single series. That's exactly what India skipper Shubman Gill achieved, and he's got a unique story to tell about each of those incredible hundreds. But here's where it gets fascinating. Each of those centuries holds a special significance for Gill, making it impossible for him to pick just one as his favorite. Let's dive into the journey of this talented cricketer and explore what made each of those hundreds so remarkable. Gill's first 100 in Leeds was more than just a score. It was a testament to his perseverance and determination. Having faced pressure to perform in the format, he finally broke through with a 147, and that moment will always be etched in his memory as a turning point. As he puts it, that 100 will always be special for me. But what's even more intriguing is how he followed up that performance with a 269 and 161 in Birmingham, and then another century in the 4th Test at Old Trafford. So what made each of these hundreds unique? For Gill, it's not just about the numbers, it's about the context and the impact each score had on the game. Take the 2nd Test, for instance, where he says, to be able to seal that match was also special. Or the match in Manchester, where to be able to save that game from there was also special. Each of these moments has a story, and each of them means the world to Gill, making it difficult for him to choose just one. But Gill's journey is not just about individual achievements, it's also about the team's indomitable spirit, which was on full display during the 5-Test series. As he reflects on the Monday morning that summarized what this team is all about, he says, "The way Brooke and Root were going, not many teams in the world would have given themselves a chance. Yet, this team believes in seizing every opportunity, and that's exactly what they did. And this is the part most people miss. The team's strategy and mindset played a crucial role in their victory. Once they got the breakthrough, they sensed a shift in momentum, and that's when the likes of Siraj and Prasidh Krishna took charge. As Gill explains, we didn't feel like we needed a new ball, because these bowlers could do the job even with an 84-over-old ball. The pressure was on the batting team, and India capitalized on that, eventually pulling off a 6-run win. Mohammed Siraj's 5-4 and Prasidh Krishna's 4 wickets were the icing on the cake, but for Gill, the real journey is about staying balanced, whether in victory or defeat. As he so eloquently puts it, there are moments like these where you feel the journey is worth it. The question is, what do you think is the key to India's success in this series? Was it Gill's incredible form, the team's strategy, or something else entirely? Share your thoughts in the comments below. But here's a controversial point. Can a team's spirit and mindset alone be enough to overcome adversity, or is there more to it? Gill's story raises important questions about the role of individual performances versus team dynamics in achieving success. As we reflect on this series, we're left wondering, what's the secret to India's winning formula? And can other teams learn from their approach? The debate is on, and we want to hear from you. Do you think India's approach is replicable, or is it a unique blend of talent and teamwork? Shubman Gill's rise. Can India's new captain lead the Test team to glory? A new dawn in Indian Test cricket. Shubman Gill sparks hope with grit and determination. Last updated August 4, 2025, 17:09 IST. The Indian Test cricket landscape is undergoing an exciting transformation as Shubman Gill steps into the spotlight, signaling the dawn of a promising era. However, while the horizon looks bright, there remain several crucial elements requiring sustained focus and development. Featured in the image from left, Jasprit Bumrah, Shubman Gill, and Rishabh Pant. The recently concluded Anderson-Tendulkar Trophy series was nothing short of exhilarating, packed with unforgettable moments and sprinkled with a dash of controversy. It fully lived up to the tremendous anticipation surrounding it, offering cricket enthusiasts memories that will be cherished for years. This tour was particularly significant for India, as it posed answers to some pressing questions following the retirement of 3 cricketing legends and the emergence of a youthful captain, ushering in the much-talked-about Shubman Gill era. The journey has kicked off in style, capped by a spectacular Indian victory in the series finale. Here's a detailed look at the standout narratives from the grueling 5-match encounter that wrapped up on Monday. Shubman Gill taking over the mantle with confidence. In what feels like a symbolic passing of the torch, Shubman Gill has stepped up impressively in the wake of Virat Kohli's retirement, a giant whom Gill essentially succeeds both in role and spirit. Occupying the challenging number 4 batting position that Kohli made his own, Gill smashed records throughout the series, amassing a phenomenal 754 runs across 10 innings. Much like his esteemed predecessor, Gill didn't just perform on the field. He also engaged passionately in heated on-field verbal battles, showcasing maturity beyond his years. It's clear he has arrived as a Test cricketer of notable caliber, yet the crucial test ahead lies in sustaining this phenomenal performance with consistent excellence over time. While Gill has established that he belongs at the highest level, his evolution as a captain is still in progress. Early glimpses show promise, though some moments have raised questions about his command and tactical acumen in high-pressure situations. This being his maiden stint as India's full-time Test leader, it would be premature to pass definitive judgment now. A demanding home season is coming up, presenting Gill an ideal platform to cement his leadership credentials further. Jasprit Bumrah, the undisputed pace maestro battling fitness wrangles. When Jasprit Bumrah is fit and firing, he remains an unbeatable force on the Test stage. His impact was undeniable, registering 2 5-wicket hauls in the first pair of Tests he played during the tour. Though he participated in only 3 matches as planned, before being rested for the final Test, he amassed 14 wickets, reinforcing his status as one of the world's premier fast bowlers. Yet, a looming concern over his physical fitness continues to dominate headlines. Reports revealed he was sidelined due to a knee injury despite careful workload management, raising alarms about his availability for future contests. His fitness remains a crucial piece of India's Test puzzle. Mohammed Siraj, the tireless workhorse of Indian pace attack. Siraj ended the tour as the highest wicket taker, a remarkable feat that reflects his stamina and skill. Alongside Bumrah, he was one of only 2 fast bowlers to feature in every Test of the series. Known for his relentless energy, Siraj excels in mastering various bowling techniques, from swinging the ball both ways to executing clinical Yorkers in diverse conditions, with both new and old balls. His pace remains consistent, which is invaluable when leading the bowling unit in Bumrah's absence. Siraj thrives under responsibility and has aptly earned the tag of a bowling machine that refuses to tire. Rahul, solidifying his place at the top. This series was a defining moment for Rahul, who confidently claimed the opening batsman's role. Throughout his career, Rahul has often been shifted up and down the batting order to accommodate team strategies, demonstrating flexibility without dissent. Scoring 532 runs in 10 innings, he emerged as the 3rd highest run scorer of the tour and stood alone as the only opener on either side to surpass the 500-run threshold. His haul included 2 centuries and 2 50s, underpinning his growing stature as a dependable opener for India. Rishabh Pant, the fearless maverick. Rishabh Pant's extraordinary talent shone brightly in this series, even as injury curtailed his participation. Had it not been for a broken foot, Pant might well have been the 5th batter to accumulate over 500 runs. In 7 innings, he scored an impressive 479 runs at an average hovering above 68. Including 2 centuries and 3 half-centuries. Pant's journey started with back-to-back centuries, a rare feat placing him among an elite group of wicket-keepers. Displaying remarkable grit, he famously hobbled to the crease with a fractured toe at Old Trafford and still managed to contribute a crucial fighting half-century. His fearless, high-impact style continues to be a cornerstone for India's Test batting resurgence. Ravindra Jadeja, a bowling setback but batting triumph. On paper, Jadeja's bowling statistics for the series appear underwhelming. Just 7 wickets over all 5 Tests, especially when compared to England's specialist spinner Shoaib Bashir, who took 10 wickets in only 3 matches. However, what truly stood out was Jadeja's batting renaissance. For the first time in his Test career, he amassed over 500 runs in a single series, delivering vital performances when the team needed him most. His match-saving century at Manchester and key contributions at Lord's kept India's hopes alive in tough situations. At the Oval, his half-century supported India's efforts to set England a challenging target. Jadeja's evolution from a bowling all-rounder to a dependable batsman navigates a new chapter of his cricketing journey. B. Sai Sudarshan, a new talent with potential and room to grow. Making a Test debut is always challenging, and Sudarshan's initiation was a mixed bag. His first innings ended quickly without scoring, while the next secured 30 runs, encouraging but insufficient as a platform for conversion into bigger scores. After 2 tests on the sidelines, he returned strongly with a half-century in the 4th test, albeit followed by another early dismissal. His 5th innings displayed resilience and promise as he battled a tricky green pitch to score 38 runs off 108 balls, showing patience and application. While his overall impact is still forming, this innings suggested that Sudarshan could develop into a solid, reliable number 3 for India. Karun Nair. Is the door closing on his Test career? Karun Nair's recurring plea for a second chance often resurfaces every time he steps onto the field, something that captured public imagination years ago. After consistent domestic performances earned him a